What's up, guys? It's RGT. It is January 1st, 2023. Pending that the world didn't end or anything like that, this video will be going up on said date. And we got to talk about some changes coming to the channel. Now, I am not the type of person who is like, oh, I'm going to make some changes on the first of the year. This is my New Year's resolution, because I feel like that stuff is kind of silly. If that's what motivates you, like, that's fine. I completely respect it. But just for me personally, I'm the type of person where it's like, if I want to change something, if I want to do something different, I don't need an arbitrary date to sort of do it. It just happens that this is coinciding with pretty much this date. It's already sort of happened on the channel, but I want to bring more attention to it and just sort of explain, you know, what we're going to be doing in 2023 that might have been a little different than 2022. This isn't a New Year's resolution. It just happens to be happening around this time. But you know, 2022 was a really good year for the channel. It was, you know, fun. I had fun making videos. I made a lot of videos. I talked about a lot of different things. I pissed a lot of different people off, and that's always good because I like to make people mad sometimes. You can't enjoy good things without having some sort of semblance of something bad in order to be able to calibrate, okay, well, this is a good thing or this is a bad thing. So I feel like invoking different emotions in people is a good thing. You know, I'm not the happy-go-lucky guy like some of these YouTubers are, the hype beast. I'm not that person. I never will be that person, because I feel like those people, I don't know, I don't want to say that, but I feel like there's something behind the scenes that they're like secretly a very miserable individual, and I am not. I'm a curmudgeon, don't get me wrong, but I'm a genuinely happy person in my own personal life. But changes coming to the channel in 2023, because it just happens to coincide with it. One thing I felt like I didn't do nearly enough of in 2022, and looking back at my catalog of work, it's definitely pretty clear. I didn't do many reviews in 2022. I didn't do many sort of special features in 2023. I definitely sort of focused more so on the news stuff than the review stuff, and I didn't really like that. You know, looking back, I'm not going to say I regret it or anything like that, but I definitely felt like I sort of dropped the ball there personally with reviews and stuff, because most of my reviews, no matter like what game it was or what platform it was on, they all ended up doing like pretty good overall. And I feel like that was a bit of a missed opportunity. Now, some of it came down to just timing. You know, I'm not a person like Scott the Waz, who, you know, shout outs to the homie Scott, but I can't put out like a 30-minute video on Sonic Spinball and get 1 million views in a couple days on it. Like, I understand, like, that's sort of his deal, that's his craft, and I'm not the type of person that is able to do something like that. But I do feel like for the most part, as long as it was done within like a week or something of the game coming out, like, my reviews did pretty good. So one of the reasons why I didn't do so many evergreen videos, we'll call them evergreen videos because that's what they are. It's not contingent on a time frame. It's not contingent on, oh, you have to watch this because it's news related within, you know, 48, 72 hours. Something that has a little bit more substance, something that has a little bit more lasting appeal, was just because those are a lot more work. And I'm not saying that it's difficult work. I'm saying it's time consuming work. And when there's someone who makes a lot of videos like I do, and you're constantly looking at yourself and you're constantly hearing your own voice over and over again when you're editing something, it sort of drains you a bit. It sort of makes you go a little bit crazy, because for hours a day, you're literally looking at your own face and listening to your own voice. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm a great editor or anything like that, because I'm not. And I genuinely do not like editing videos. People think it's a combination of, you know, oh, he's just lazy. Like, maybe that is part of it, but for the most part, it's just, I don't like watching something back over and over again and listening to my own voice over and over again, because it just kind of drives me insane. But that being said, I do want to do bigger things. Like, I have so many ideas in my head. It's just actually formulating those ideas into actual videos. It intimidates me at the end of the day. So I finally have decided to bring someone else into the RGT team. Now, he's been here for a little bit, sort of freelance doing stuff. You have seen some of his work on the channel, whether you realize it or not, but now he is going to be a part of the team, I guess technically full time, because the way I had it set up before was I was just freelancing him And, you know, whenever he would do something for me, I would ask him to do something. I would just pay him for that one individual thing. But now he's on a monthly stipend. He has a monthly, I guess I give him X amount of dollars every month, and I get unlimited content out of that. So it's time for me to start fully realizing it, because I don't have to worry about editing the stuff, and he doesn't mind editing stuff. That, of course, is Brett. Brett has been on this channel a couple times. He did the Halloween special. He did some extended cuts of the Bad Switch games. He's done a few reviews for me. He's done the history of Nintendo's, you know, biggest failures video. He did that video. He's done a lot of things recently on the channel. The Balan video, he actually edited that as well. And I feel like he does a good enough job to where it's like, I don't even necessarily have to watch it back. Like, I could just put it out there and then enjoy it from a viewer standpoint, because I don't necessarily know, you know, what's going to be different and what's going to be added in here, because I have so many things I want to do. Like, I want to do a video on the Virtual Boy and the whole library of games, kind of like a Game Sack sort of thing, but with my own spin on it, because I'm just fascinated by the Virtual Boy, and sitting there and, you know, thinking of getting all the footage for all the games and stuff like that, you know, just via an emulator or whatever. But still, it's kind of a taxing thing. But now that I have someone who could do that for me, I could focus on what I'm good at, because I'm good at talking. I'm good at, you know, painting a picture, writing a story with my words. It's just not always, I'm not always good at actually bringing that realization into life. So now I can focus more so on my strengths, then try to improve upon my weaknesses. I'm still going to be editing stuff like news videos and stuff, because there's no point. Obviously, those are based on like a turnaround time and stuff like that. But if I want to sit here, this is kind of a spoiler alert, if I want to sit here and talk about Metal Gear Solid 3 for 30 minutes or something like that, and just go and gush about this game, why it's so special, all the different things that make the game so special, I no longer have to worry about, well, how am I going to convey this, you know, via images as well, because my words are good. I feel like, you know, maybe I'm wrong on that, maybe I'm an idiot, but I feel like my words are good, my storytelling is good. It's just actually making it look good on YouTube. So Brett, I'll have a link to his Twitter in the description box down below. Go give him a follow. He'll be the pinned comment as well. He is now an official member of the RGT team. It's time to sort of, you know, do more reviews, do more Evergreen stuff, do more stuff that like I want to do, but I've always felt like there wasn't enough time, or the editing aspect of it was just too much for me to handle. And I mean, yeah, I could have done it, but it probably wouldn't have been very good. You know, you look at some of my older videos where I tried to be fancy and stuff like that. It never really worked out. It always just looked kind of half-assed, and that was me trying like really, really hard. And, you know, most YouTube channels, you know, most of my peers and stuff, they have various people who edit and stuff for them. I've been doing this, you know, full time now for what, 4+ years. I think it's time that I sort of get a different perspective on things. And he also comes to me with ideas. The Pokemon YouTube short, which didn't do very well on YouTube, but it did extremely well on Facebook. That was actually a collaborative idea between the two of us, because he sent that to me and he was like, dude, I made this little reel of all these glitches, you should do something about it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna sing the Pokemon song like really bad over it. And that absolutely blew up on Facebook, and a ton of new people started following the Facebook page as well. So, you know, I think it's gonna be a very good thing for the channel. I'm still going to focus on my normal bullshit, you know, my news and stuff like that, because I feel like that's the driving force of the channel. But I want to do more reviews. I want to do more reviews for games on other platforms as well. And this will allow me to be able to manage my time a little bit better, and hopefully bring a better product to you guys, better videos to you guys. So that's the big change. We now have a full-time editor on call, essentially, who can make whatever I want, whenever I want it, with a good turnaround time. And you're going to start seeing some more stuff like that, because, you know, there's weeks where there's nothing to talk about as far as news is concerned, and I'm not going to try to dig up unearth some old story or something boring like that. I'd rather do something interesting and it has more of a lasting appeal. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening in 2023. More of the same, but some new stuff as well. and a new sort of style for some of the videos as well. So let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. I hope all of you guys have a great 2023. I plan on having a fantastic 2023. It's just going to be more content, more RGT. You never know where I'm going to pop up. And I'm just going to do more stuff, man. I'm going to do more stuff, and I'm going to have more fun doing it and sort of revitalize myself as a creator as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment in the comment section. Go follow Brett on Twitter. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.